As we celebrate our independence in our great country, these United States of America, for the 244th time, it may be wise for us to think about the opportunities that independence and freedom bring, and why our founding fathers decided to risk everything and fight a war against the then mighty mother country, Britain. The primary issue that upset early Americans was taxation. The colonies were charged on imports of goods and services, as well as on the sale of particular products. Taxes, which averaged about 10% of the value of imports, were thought to be far too high a cost to pay. Then the British Parliament began adding more taxes, like the Sugar Act, and the final straw was the Townshend Act, which imposed taxes on one of the most popular beverages of the day, tea. Americans reached their limit, and the opposition culminated in the famous Boston Tea Party. You see, taxation in 1776 was incredibly different than it is today. Today we pay taxes at the federal, state, and local levels. We pay income tax, sales tax, payroll taxes, corporate tax, gasoline tax, and many, many others. Well over 100 taxes are paid each and every day by average Americans. And the average American pays 29.2% of our wages in income taxes alone every year before paying these other taxes. And some people pay much, much more. Are you aware that during this unprecedented response to the COVID-19 crisis, our government, without our input, has ratcheted up spending into the multiple trillions of dollars? And do you know that this spending hasn't even begun to slow yet? This is only the beginning, and there is only one way to pay for this debt. It must be paid through more taxation. You see, U.S. workers will bear this tax burden for us and for generations to follow. But you see, I have a solution to this problem. One that will allow you to keep more of your money. I'm J. Scott Shield, the founder and CEO of the Commercial Academy, and I'd like to invite you to my upcoming 3-day live training event, July the 17th through the 19th at Caesars Palace in Las Vegas. There, we will teach you how to build wealth investing in commercial real estate. But one of the key pillars of this wealth creation system is to show you how to not only lessen your tax burden, but how you can potentially eliminate taxes altogether. Yes, that's right. You heard me correctly. 100% legally, morally, and ethically, you can mitigate your taxes. Using the tools of depreciation, accelerated and disproportional amortization schedules, cost segregation studies, and more, just to name a few, this allows wealth creation to happen in a fraction of the time that would otherwise be necessary in other industries. These tools and principles, which we will share at the Academy Live, are truly transformational in your financial future. And since we're talking about celebrating our freedom, it's important to ask if you're maximizing the opportunities that we have all been so fortunate to be blessed with. You see, commercial real estate can truly bring you financial freedom, along with the freedom from the 9-to-5 rat race that is overwhelming so many Americans, and that run our everyday lives until we either get old and retire or sadly die on the hill trying to achieve our own personal liberation. There is a better way, and I can teach you how. You see, I've taught hundreds of thousands of my students my strategies and programs, which are being used from sea to shining sea and even beyond. And just like the American dream, anyone can do this, no matter your age, gender, ethnicity, race, religious belief, or how much education, money you have. You see, no matter what other limitations others have placed on you, or whatever limitations you've placed on yourself, you can have this freedom. A career in commercial real estate can be life-changing, and the tax benefit's enormous, and it can all start for you this July the 17th. Make this July your personal Independence Day. And as I've been saying for many years, and as so many have discovered for themselves, in commercial real estate, it only takes one deal, one time, to truly change your life forever. Please click on the link now to learn more about how to register for yourself and a guest for our upcoming Commercial Academy live event taking place for 3 days this July. You can get this at a special discounted price for this weekend. Let's go ahead and claim your financial independence.